Classroom, integrating investment, education, and business communities into a dynamic financial live streaming platform. We'll focus on the rapidly growing market of Malaysia in this session. We will guide members in deploying a global financial emerging market portfolio investment, utilizing modern live streaming to attract a larger following and fortify dimensional influences in the Asian financial markets. This Malaysian session has attracted M+ Online, Moomoo, Petronas, Shopee, Bloomberg, TradingView, Touch 'n Go, Bingle Trading, ATSP, and other well-known investors to joint sponsorship and promotion. Leading the promotion will be Joel Kim, CEO of Dimensional Fund Advisors Private Limited. Joel Kim brings over 25 years of industry experience, holding a master's degree in economics from the University of Amsterdam and being a CFA charter holder. Since joining Dimensional in 2016, he has served as a senior portfolio manager, collaborating with global leadership to oversee Dimensional's daily operations, business interests, and growth strategy in the Asia-Pacific region. Dimensional Finance Live Classroom champions the cause of self-investment and personal growth, employing evidence-based methodologies, Nobel Prize-winning insights, and decades of expertise in applying financial science to real-world investment portfolios. This approach assists countless members in eliminating investment noise, constructing data-driven models, using AI 4.0 technology, and leveraging reliable stock premiums to maximize wealth value. Our members are empowered to make smarter investments and enjoy a higher quality of life. Through diversified portfolios, we manage risks and enhance profitability, earning the trust of thousands of high net worth individuals. With our exceptional service and solid performance, by seizing opportunities for class ascension, we lead our members to new heights. Our regular global advisory research and fundamental industry and regional analysis focus on scale, value, and profitability premiums, discovering profit starting points from every angle. Dimensional Finance Live Classroom ensures your money works for you, optimizing the growth of your assets efficiently.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Joel Kim, and welcome back to Dimensional Live Classroom. Let's make sure everything is working first, all right? So please type "great" in the comment if you can hear and you are able to see the PowerPoint clearly. All right, please give me a response if everything is working fine. Great, great. Okay, I see your responses coming in. All right, so let's begin. In our last class, right, I talked about why Dimensional is positive about Malaysia's stocks market. Looking at the big picture of the economy, big investors, such as like institutional investor, look at global economic trends, policy changes, interest rates, and other large-scale factors before even investing. These big pictures, these big factors shapes the market long-term decision, right? And the direction also. So right now, data is the key foundation to our investment decision. So we rely on the data, market data a lot, and also economic indicators and company performance data, analyzing them with advanced model and big data tools to make smart investment decision. And our last class, we discussed how to spot high quality stocks and what is the factors that are pushing the KLSE index up. And similarly, today we will be focusing on 4 main topics for our discussion. Let's look at the screen right now. Firstly, we are going to cover, despite all 3 major US stocks indices closing higher, why did Asian market remain sluggish today? And secondly, we are going to cover, with investor funds adopting a wait and see approach, when is a rebound expected for the FTSE KLSE index. And how should strategy be adjusted during the pullback phase? Thirdly, we are going to cover various industries are entering the AI sectors and what kind of opportunities does this brings to Malaysia's stocks market. Last but not least, value growth. We are going to cover analyzing classic reversal patterns, which is double top and triple top. Today, I will teach you how to identify double top and triple top. All right? And remember, scholars who watch our live broadcast and check in using their course account will earn plus credit. And we hope that you will enjoy learning with Dimensional Finance Live Classroom and gains both profit and valuable investment knowledge. Okay, so let's begin. All right, first, let's review the homework assignment in our last class. I have selected a few representing of assignment that to discuss as a case study, which all of these will reinforce our understanding of our V-shaped recovery. Okay, let's look at this one, the first one. This is also a correct answer, which is submitted by a long-time senior scholar. Okay, and this one he chose stocks which is CRBL and it's a US stocks market and it's in US stocks market where the price sharply declines as you can see here. Here you can look at a V shape, right? Let me draw it on the screen. Right now at this side you can see where the price is sharply declining on the left side of the V. It went down sharply, right? And after that over a short periods, this is only over a short period, right? And follow with a swiftly rebound here, which is forming the right side of the V shape. Okay, it's easy to identify, right? So well done. And this is a perfect example. Okay, let's move on. Okay, this one is from a new scholar, which is also correct, and he drew it very good. So he or she chose to analyze these stocks, which is DNO in the Malaysia stocks. So you can see here on the left side, the stock's price went down due to the strong selling pressure dominated by the market and causing the price to steadily and continuously going down. Okay, and after it went down, the bearish institution finished selling off. So after finish selling off, the downwards momentum eventually will disappear, right? And after that, the buying pressure is coming. So after the buying pressure is coming, it took over the market. So this led to a reversal and an upwards momentum in the stock's price, which quickly returning to its previous level. All right, returning to its after that, it went more over the previous level, which is go into a upwards momentum. So this reversal and upwards momentum in the stock's price, which is quickly becoming a turning point, and the movement of this one is form a V shapes of a bottom from the candlesticks chart, right? So this homework is assigned last class was actually relatively straightforward, right? It's very straightforward and it's very simple. And many of our scholars got it correct. So congratulations, everyone. And this exercise helps us to understand the market dynamics comprehensively in rapid changing investment market. So everyone, remember, continuous learning will always help us to stay competitive. Okay, now let's look at our main topic, which is our topic number 1, which is despite all three major US stocks indices closing higher, why did Asian market remain sluggish today? Okay, we will talk about it. Now, look at this. last night, because of Tesla and Amazon, it's significant gains, right? Last night, Tesla and Amazon saw a significant gains, and all three US major indices closed higher collectively. And however, the market experienced fluctuation throughout the day, with investors adopting a wait-to-see approach. And this wait-to-see approach caused by the US president's debate and a heavyweight inflation report. So early in the section, all three indices has initially fallen, but the large-scale tech stocks mostly performed well, such as like Amazon and Tesla. These two, they stood out. And also while NVIDIA did not experience any sharp declines. And at the end of the day, NVIDIA had a recovery of all its losses of 2.4%. So currently, the market is focused on tomorrow release, and this is very important. Okay, tomorrow release of May personal consumption expenditure, which is the price index, which is also called short-term PCE. All right, one. Let me change this one to a rectangular. Okay, let me circle it for you. This is a very important information. Okay, which the Federal Reserve preferred inflation gauge. And the Fed expect to cut interest rate only one this year in December. But investors thinking that there is 56.3 chances that they will lower interest rates by 0.25 in September. And they are guessing that there might be 2 cuts in the end of the year, by the end of the year or so. So positive corporate earning and moderate inflation, which means inflation stay under control, could encourage more funds to shift from tech stocks that have been to other sectors that have been left behind, such as like non-essential goods sectors and utilities sectors. And however, significant adjustment in tech stocks present short-term trading opportunities. Okay. Now let's move on. Why did the 3 major US stocks indices collectively close higher yesterday, but Asian's market remain weak today, right? So let's talk about the first reason first, the sell-off of technology stocks. And this sell-off of technology stocks is significant, impacting the market. And the strengthening of US dollars is instinctively this pressure. So changes in market sentiment are one of the main reasons. Investors are concerned about high valuations of technology stocks, leading to a shift in market sentiment from optimism to caution. So additionally, from macroeconomic factors are at play, which means that a stronger dollar usually put pressure on technology stocks. Why? Because as many technologies companies generate their revenue from overseas markets, right? So a strong dollar can affect their profit. And internal pressure within the industry cannot be ignored either. Increased competition and slower innovation in tech sectors have led to a lower expectation for the future growth. So this weak performance of tech stocks has not only increased market volatility, but also dampened investor confidence, affecting the overall market performance. Okay, clear. Now, let's talk about the second main reason, the impact of Japanese yen. Yes, Japanese yen, of the fluctuation on the market. So recently, the yen to dollar exchange rate has approached the 159 mark, which is the lowest point in nearly 2 months. And after the Japanese government raised tax related to a renewable energy and speeding up inflation, and this might lead to a Bank of Japan to consider raising interest rate in the coming months. And the reason of the yen fluctuation includes economy policies, market expectation, and external environment. So this Japanese government tax policy and the central bank monetary policy directly influence the yen exchange rate. Okay, so investor expectation for the rate hike by Bank of Japan has driven the yen weaker, while global economic conditions and a stronger dollar have also impacted the yen exchange rate. So yen depreciation may make Japanese export goods more competitive and boosting the export sectors. And at the same time, yen fluctuation may lead to a capital inflow or outflows from the Japanese market, which is affecting the performance of the stocks and bond market and further influencing the entire Asian market. So that's why now you understand the whole picture, right? Okay, now look at this one. This is a statistic report, okay? This is a statistic report by a statistical department on fluctuation of major Asian stocks market up to until June. And the best performance is, as you can see, the best performance is Taiwan, all right? And followed by Japan and with Malaysia. As you can see, Malaysia is right here. This is Malaysia ranking the fourth in the terms of growth. So from a fundamental analysis perspective, Malaysia economic growth has grown about 5% each year for the past 5 years. And in the second half of 2023, the expected interest rate cuts by the Federal Reserve, combined with Malaysia's diverse and stable economic development, have already attracted continuous foreign capital inflows into Malaysia. So according to the latest data, Malaysia approved investment amount in the first 3 months of 2024, which is increased by 13% here, which is increased by 13% year on year, compared to which is 83.7 billion in ringgit, and also of course creating 29,027 jobs as well. And this impressive achievement is mainly because foreign investment rose by 23.8%, with by 14.6%. All right. So of the total approved investment of 83.7 billion ringgit, 56% came from foreign investment, and with the remaining of 44% of the 83.7 billion is coming from domestic investment. Right. So the growth rate and the amount of foreign investment fully demonstrate the significant contribution of foreign funds to the current economic development, which give investors a lot of confidence. For example, let me give you an example. In investment sectors, the manufacturing industry had the highest investment amount, which is contributing 51.3%, and followed by service industry, accounting for 47%, and the remaining investment amount accounted to 1.7%. And in terms of economic development, Malaysia is a major global supplier of semiconductors and electronic products, and one of the largest producer and exporter of palm oil, right? So the 12 Malaysian plans promotes inclusive economic growth, enhancing technology innovation, and strengthening the infrastructure construction. And additionally, the government actively attracts FDI, which is foreign direct investment, from how? Offering tax incentive to attract foreign capital into manufacturing, and also to attract foreign capitals into high-tech and service industry as well. So Malaysia also participate in multi-free trade agreement. and this is also promoted trade openness and market access. So everyone, such a favorable factors have supported the growth of Malaysia's stocks market this year. Do you agree? Do you have a better understanding right now? If yes, please reply with a yes. All right. Okay, now let's share the second topic. With investor funds adopting a wait and see approach, when is the rebound expected for the KLSE index? And what and how or what should strategy be adjusted during this type of pullback phase? Okay, today the KLSE primarily declined due to two reasons. Let me explain to you. All right. Firstly, as you can see here, the continuous weaken in Asian stocks market. And secondly, here, anticipating of the upcoming release of the PCE data in United States. And currently, many large institutional funds are holding back their funds, which is causing the overall index to decline. Okay, technically, KLSE have reached the moving average of 60 support zone, which is a critical level. Moreover, Malaysia's recent collaboration with China in investment of AI investment sectors, as a discourse of Malaysia Ministry of Trade and Industry, is expected to boost Malaysia economic growth efficiently. So after the US economy data release, institution funds are likely to reconsider entering the market. And right now, they are just waiting for the economy data to release for the US. And after that, Malaysia has a strong economic support also, which is suggesting the downturn is right now is going down, but it's temporarily only. And we can see this as a signal of a bottom. Okay, let me share this to you. As Warren Buffett once said, other people's fear is our opportunities. When people are afraid, then that is a good opportunity to enter. And this is a very good statement. And I love this statement. Okay, I still believe that Malaysia economy will continue to grow. And the current market is downturn, of course, and which scares off many investors right now. And as just now we say, which means that it represents a buying opportunities. While short-term declines cause temporary losses for some people, I advocate that for value investing and focusing on future returns over the next 1 to 2 months, not aiming to get 2% or 3% or 5% returns, but potentially achieving 410% profitability. Okay, of course, I understand that the fear of downturns and the temporary losses they may bring. However, these are called market cycles, and this market cycles is aiming to clear out weak position before potentially breakouts to a new high. All right, and I discussed this concern in detail in our classes and adjust strategy accordingly. And there is no rush to sell right now, as it is already at the limited downside left for the index. It's already at the bottom. So you don't have to rush to sell. Understand? Okay? Okay, and this one, I have to emphasize this. In our last class on technical analysis, I explained on how monthly chart of KLCI index shows a triangular pattern in the moving average. Right here, triangle patterns in the moving average. And why is triangular pattern so important? Triangle are very strong shapes in maths and also architectures because their structure can withstand pressure well. And similarly to the candlesticks pattern, shows that the KLCI index faces strong resistance in between 1,600, which is here, all right? And facing this is a very strong resistance, as I mentioned it before in our last class, because it is hitting the 120 moving average. So 1,600 up to 1,630 is a strong resistance. So despite this, as Malaysia economic growth and more foreign capital monies coming in, once receive volatility settles, the index is likely to start rising again. Okay, so scholar who understand this, please reply with a yes, or you could even reply with a understand. Okay, let me share this with you also. Over the past 3 decades, technology stocks have been consistently being the star of US stocks market, right? Especially in sectors like information technology, internet technology, artificial intelligence, and semiconductors. And currently, the top 5 largest companies by market value in the United States are technology stocks. And they have been primarily drivers of the market rise last year and for this year as well. So as a result, investors from around the world are now closely watching US technology stocks. Okay, technology companies are often exhibit characters such as like high growth potential, asset-like structure, right? They don't have much asset, and high resilience, and high returns, and a strong offensive capabilities. And these qualities makes them perform exceptionally well in volatility markets and bull markets also, or you could even say that during market rebounds. And as is for Malaysia's stock market, sectors like semiconductors, hardware, and software sectors all have seen significant gains in this year, 2024. For example, the hardware sector has surged by 64% from January to its peak, while semiconductor sectors has been rising by 35% from the lowest point this year to the highest point. And Malaysia now ranks as the 6th largest exporter of semiconductors and hold 13% of shares for the global semiconductor packaging, assembly, and also testing market of semiconductors. So the semiconductors industry is expected to create over 1,800 new jobs for Malaysia and attract investment totaling up to 14.6 billion. So according to research from Dimensional Research Department and our big data analysis, Malaysia's semiconductor exports in 2024 are expected to exceed the 121.13 billion level since in 2023. It's going to surpass this, and this growth is primarily driven by the relocation of factories by the leading global companies and the increased capital inflows into Malaysia. So compared to the hardware sectors again this year, semiconductor sectors has also significant upside potential. Therefore, Dimensional is highly optimistic about the development of Malaysia semiconductor sectors and plans to allocate more funds into this area as well. And the software sectors with a gain of 36% from the beginning of this year now until now shows that a promise, but lags slightly behind the semiconductor sectors in terms of growth and growth prospect and growth demand. So now you understand why we are focusing on semiconductor sectors. All right, now tonight there is a very important announcement. On this Sunday at 8 p.m., we will officially launch our Malaysia Station initial courses. Okay, on this Sunday at 8 p.m. And scholar who is interested in attending in the opening ceremony are reminded to contact our assistant. Why contact our assistant? Is to reserve your spots. Okay, we will also host a prize draw sponsored by various sponsors at the event. So we will have prize draw on our opening ceremony. All right. I will continue to discuss dimensional core views and investment strategy for Malaysia and also US market. And we will be focusing on analyzing the bullish effects and value investment opportunities brought by policy supports to the Malaysia stocks market. Okay, and the official cost will involve tuition fees to maintain the normal operation of our classroom. And scholar will learn technical courses based on a long-term practical experience and tailor to current market training methods and also strategy. And these will definitely help all our scholars to understand the market trends and swiftly increase profitability and also enhancing your training skill and also develop a sound investment principle. Okay, so through our live sharing, scholar also can enhance profitability and trading capabilities, ultimately achieving a greater financial success for sure, and through this technical course learning. So once again, our opening ceremony for our course will be at this Sunday, 8 p.m., launching a new era in investment. Okay, once again, you can see on this image that is part of our series of our courses that we are going to offer in our paid program. All this, all right, what we are going to offer in our program. Let me go through with all of you. In our upcoming section, in our official courses, I'll be sharing a variety of topics with all of you. So from technical analysis, which includes stock selection series, and our trading skill series, institutional funds flow series, and this is very powerful, and institution training techniques. This is even more powerful, and Elliott wave theory series, trend analysis series, and practical training courses. So from fundamental analysis covers industry analysis, reasonable price evaluation, and enterprise valuation models, and also quality stocks and dividend investment methods, and the characteristic of double rising stocks and potential stocks to invest in. All right. So, and also we will teach you how to use sentiment analysis, include timing strategy, risk control strategies, and portfolio strategies. Okay, this is very important also. And now we come to the most important part, which is this one I need to emphasize is I will discuss how to use AI intelligent stock selection to increase our profit. AI intelligent stock selection has significant potential in enhancing profitability. Why? Through advanced algorithm and big data analysis, AI can uncover potential investment opportunities from large database and provide a scientific investment advice. So AI can process and analyze vast market data, right? And including historical price, trading volume as well, and news and financial reports, and a lot more. And this is to extract valuable insights. So additionally, by analyzing a correct correlations between different assets, AI can optimize portfolio and diversify risk and achieve more stable returns. So by leveraging AI technology now, we can potentially achieve higher profits in dynamic market environment while effectively manage risk and optimizing a better investment strategy. Okay, and of course, our courses will cover this topic in depth, and step by step, we will teach you everything. Scholar who understand under this point, please give me a response. All right? You can write anything. Just give me a response. Can give me a response by saying yes. And okay, if any scholar have any question about our official courses, feel free to consult our assistant after my class, okay? And do that after our class. So right now you can be focused here first. Okay, now next, let's move on our third topic, which is various industries are entering AI sectors. And what kind of opportunity does this bring to our Malaysia stocks market? Okay, let's start with past 2 years. Let's talk about past 2 years. AI has been familiar presenting in markets, right? Coming to the market. And in US stocks market, AI has propelled numerous tech companies to reach record markets valuation. For example, China, iFlyTech collaboration with a well-known Malaysia distributor, Oro Home, and technology products channels as AI Home and AI Space also open up Malaysia AI market, bringing more jobs opportunities to the country. And despite recent concern over an AI bubble intensively by the selling off experience by NVIDIA, often refers as the AI leader, which is NVIDIA, right? Investor and asset management firms remain bullish on technologies. So at the end of the investment summit held on Tuesday, many investor giants agree on one term, which is the most dangerous thing that you can do in AI investment is to sit on the sidelines. And what does that mean? Which means that missing out on opportunities. Many hedge funds also and alternative assets management firms are integrating AI technologies into their investment already, such as Rory Liu, CEO of Man Group, stated that Man Group has been utilizing AI for at least a decade already, which means 10 years at least, and managing around 175.7 billion. And Man Group is renowned for its systematic strategy. And since 2016, assets managed by Man Group have doubled without increasing operation staff. In investment terms, AI represents not just a review of predictive models, but a new source of investment opportunities. Okay, And now, this is the stocks from Malaysia's stocks market. And these are growing numbers of companies involved in artificial intelligence. And all these companies are from Malaysia and reflecting the widespread application of technology across various industries. Here are some AI-related companies in Malaysia's stocks market. All right, let's go through it one by one. Okay. First one, GHL System Berhad, and the code is 0021. So this GHL System Berhad is Malaysia's leading payment solution provider, and is utilizing AI technology to optimize payment process system. So AI-driven data analytics and machine learning enhance transaction security and also make their transaction more efficient. And secondly, Axiata 6888. For this company is in a major telecommunications company exploring AI for networks optimization and customer service and data analytics. So their subsidiaries, which is Dialog, Axiata, and Celcom, all these have significant investment in these AI areas. And thirdly, MyEG 0138. This MyEG Service Berhad offers various e-government service and business solutions, which is also leveraging AI to enhance service delivery and operation efficiency. So their application is an automation, and their data analytics are also expanding. And number 4, Forrester 56, Dagang Exchange Berhad, right? So this is a diversified technology companies involved in energy, information technologies, and trade service. And they are also utilizing AI and big data technologies to enhance their business operation, particularly in logistics and supply chain management. And last but not least, Vitrox 0097. And this company is focused on automated vision inspection system, which is also using AI technology to improve quality control and inspection efficiency in manufacturing. And their products are widely used in electronic manufacturing sectors. And right now, okay, from all these 5, we can now focus on buying opportunities. And now I could see this one, Vitrox is in a good buying opportunities only when it pullbacks, when the price pullbacks. And also MyEG is a good buying opportunity when their pullbacks is stabilized. Okay. Now, for our first topic, which is value growth, and this one is classic reversal patterns, double top and triple top. In our last class, I explained the V-shaped reversal signal in classic reversal pattern. So for this class, we will focus on double tops and triple tops. Okay, let's start with double tops pattern. What is double top patterns? Double top consists of 2 relatively close peaks, resemble the letter M and in the shape, and are common top formation in the stocks market. You see, as you can see, first top, second top, and does it looks like a M? Right, it looks like an M. So we call it resembling the letter M. And what is the characteristic? First of all, this is the first characteristic, okay? It happens when the stocks during an uptrend. It only happens when the stocks is going to an uptrend. So secondly, the characteristic is there are two peaks, one peak, two peaks, but they might not be exact at the same level of height. It may be a little bit different. It's okay. And it can only be 3% difference. I will talk about it later on for this one. And after forming the second peak, the price fall and break through the previous low point. Okay, understand? And fourth, the deadline of the double top cannot be drawn until the previous low is breached, and it is uncertain whether the price will return to the above low point. It must go over the previous low point, which is here. It must a confirmation where only it go below here. When it go below, means you can draw a net line on here. All right, it's clear and easy, right? And also the fifth thing, it typically after breaking below the previous low, there is often a retracement, and the confirmation of double top structure occurs when these retracements fail to return to the previous low. Understand? Okay, let's look at an example. All right, in this case is ADBE. This is a US stocks market. All right, okay, let me open my trading view for a closer look. Okay, the stocks is ADBE. All right, here. You got it here already. Okay, from this one, the start we can see is from November, right? Okay, can you guys spot any double top here? Can you guys spot? Let me draw it for you, okay? Can you guys see any double top? All right. This is the double top. Okay, let me explain this for all of you. So from here, major players indeed adopt a double top to distribute strategy. And you can see here, the stocks rose to the first peak, which is here, and which is considered the left, and then begin to decline. And after reaching a certain exact amount, which is here, so it rebound from the second peak to make this one is considered the second peak, which is considered a double top, but not a confirmation yet because it haven't fallen below. And after that, once it fallen below this previous low, is considered a double top. And subsequently, the price fell again, leading to a complete change in the trend. And just now what I mentioned, it will eventually try to break through the previous low, and it couldn't, and then it went down. This is a short-term double top. As you can see here, here is another double top. Right. Okay, let me draw the neckline for all of you to have a clear understanding. This is the neckline, and this is the neckline. And once it breaks through here, is a confirmation of double top. And as you can see, the trend shift, it went down. After that, it went down. Right. Now, this one is for a small double top, a short-term double top. What can you guys spot another bigger double top? Okay. Let me draw it in another color so you guys can see it clearly. Let me give it a purple in color, all right? So this is a big double top from a bigger view. Right, a longer time frame, as you can see on the, and let me draw the neckline for you. What? Let me adjust this. You see, first top, and then it pushed down, and then it went back up again, and then it pushed down again and break the neckline. And after that, it tried to go back up, and eventually it's in a down, it is a changing trend, which is in a downtrend, right? So you can look at a smaller double top for a short-term investment. And you also could look at the bigger picture for a long-term investment, which is using a longer time frame. And eventually the market, this one is for a short pull down, right? For the short-term one. And this one is for a short-term pull down. And if you see on a bigger picture, when after a double top, it eventually go down in a bigger terms. All right. So now you have a clear understanding of double top. Okay, now let me also share this with all of you. You must be cautious also. In practical trading, observe whether a pattern form a double top isn't difficult. Actually, you can look at double top very easily, right? But we need to be flexible applying this understanding in conjunction with the current market trends. We should not strictly adhere to the idea of because major players frequently changes their tactics. They might eventually use the even similar, which is double top pattern to trap short sellers. For instance, a false double top distribution, which is like this one, as you can see, is actually a false double top distribution. And in this chart, the stops is 0128, which is form a double top pattern. As you can see, double top pattern, right? It's clearly a double top pattern. And this one is formed on February to April 2012. And even it broke through the neckline. As you can see, it broke through the neckline right here. So however, in shortly after that, the price shoot upwards back and went up. It doesn't go down, not a reversal. If we insist that the double top always means that big investors are selling off, we might overlook a major uptrend. So in conclusion, a genuine double top distribution occurs after a significant price rally. Once the price on the candlestick breaks below the support level of the double top patterns with an increased volume, okay? Must remember, with an increased volume. If not, it's advisable to exit. If the price forms a double top without a substantial early rally, it could be a trap set by a major players to lure in short-term sellers. For instance, if the stocks have entered an uptrend with slight previous gain and also shows a double top pattern, it prudent to a patient observe if the double tops area will remain reclaimed later. And if the double top is efficiently reclaimed, it indicates that major players are engaging its shakeout activities. They want to shake out short-term seller, all right? Like signaling a forthcoming uptrend cycle. So scholars who understand this point, please reply with a understand. All right. Now we talked about double top. How about triple top patterns? It's also almost similar. Okay, let's take a look at the triple tops bottom. A triple tops pattern is a reversal chart that consists of three peaks at similar levels. Usually occurs in an uptrend also. It's the same in an uptrend. It's very similar to double top pattern, but has an additional peak, which is the cut peak. And the peaks are more widely spreaded. And during the formation of triple tops, trading volume decrease with each peak. It will decrease. This one will have more trading volume. This one will have lesser, and this one will have eventually even lesser than these two. Understand? So a typically triple tops usually forms over a short period and break through the support line. And another way to confirm a triple tops is by looking at the overall trading volume. So as the pattern forms, trading volume decrease until the price rise for the third peak, where the volume increase again after that, which is confirming the triple top pattern, triple top. All right, it's very similar, but just another peak. And now we talked about the characteristic about triple tops pattern. Firstly, a triple top pattern has 3 peaks, as you all know. 1 peak, 2 peak, 3 peak. Right, compared to the double top, which is only 1 peak and 2 peak, which each peak roughly the same center distance from the neckline. So another thing, bearish, this is for a bearish rebound. It often appears during a rebound in a bearish trend. And thirdly, decreasing volume. The volume at the third peak is noticeable smaller than the first two, which is just now what I mentioned. The peak here, the volume should be lesser than the volume here, should be lesser than volume here. Okay? So fourth, long-term appearance. It usually appears in a weekly chart or for a long-term chart. After the triple tops forms and break downwards, the subsequent consolidation period is generally longer. So this is more for a long-term investment. You have to look at the longer chart. All right. Okay. Let me tell you right now. Let me analyze the triple top pattern and let me explain to you in a simple terms to make you understand it like a story. Okay, let me give you a story of this whole triple tops pattern. Okay, firstly, after the period of rising price, right, investor starting to take profit here, causing the market to retreat from the first peak, right here, when it's go down. And when the price fall to a certain level, it attracts optimistic investor again. So those who sell at this point may also buy back at the lower price and continue to make the market to rise again. However, buying pressure is not very strong at here. It's less stronger than the previous one. And when the price return to this previous high, selling pressure caused the price to weaken again and to push it down. And buyer who is missed the previous low buying, but since the price fails to break out the previous high, which is here, and investor reduce their position here, they will buy lesser when the price approach the previous weeks, which is here. So leading to a gradual decline. And if investor recognize the downtrend again, and they will start selling, and the price will breaks below the previous low, which is the neckline. And once this time it breaks, it's confirmation of triple tops pattern. All right. Now, do you all understand the story behind the triple tops pattern? If yes, please reply with understand. Okay, and the key points to take note. First, peak and top spacing. The distance of the time intervals between the peak and tops do not need to be equal. Here, do not need to be equal. All right, and the bottoms do not have to form at the same price. This one, of course, doesn't need to form at the same price, and this one can be slightly different. But how much? The peak price can be not at the same level, but the 3 peaks does not indicate that it should not be different approximately 3% of each other. All right, cannot be different too much. It's only 3% difference is as visible as a valid one. So for the volume indicators, if the trading volume at the third peak is very low, at here is very low. This is indicating a sign of potential decline, is a sign of going down. This volume must be very low. This is very important on the cut peak. Okay, now again, let's look at an example. You can see on the chart, this is 014, 0104. Okay, all right, let me open my trading view again to show you a better, clear. This one is GenTech. All right, I think I have GenTech here. Okay, this is on March 1. This is on March 2023, which is here. All right. Okay, now you can see here, right? You guys spot the triple top. As you guys can see already, there's a triple top here, right? This is a triple top, first top, second top, and third top. And after the formation of triple tops and a subsequent break below, everyone can see a red candle, right? Candlestick that break below the neckline in the chart. All right. This is not the, it went up again. And then this is only the real breakdown of the neckline chart. All right, as you can see here. So after the breakdown, let me circle it for you all at this area. Okay, so after the breakdown, you can see that the consolidation period is expected to be longer than usual. You can see big downturn shift in the market, right? Big downturn shift in the market. So after breaking the neckline, remember these stocks which we entered previously also. And you can see after breaking the neckline, it eventually went down. But of course, sometimes you have to be patient. It doesn't go down eventually after immediately of breakdown. Okay, and remember these stocks, GenTech, that I recommend, we previously entered it before. Now we also can take a look at the current. For the current, as you can see, of a recap of what we learned previously, you can see a W shape, which is double bottom here. Right. And a double bottom. And this one, it also, okay, let me adjust this one. It should be drawn. And also a breakout of the neckline. As you can see, but right now it's in an adjustment phase as the market is keeping to pushing down but after it stabilizes, this stocks will continue its upward trend. Okay, now all of you slowly step by step to apply one by one of what you have learned in our courses. So, and of course, I'll be teaching all of you more advanced technical skill in our formal classes. Okay, and for now, let's go back to our screen. Yep. Next, I will assign a task to all our scholars again, which is find one Malaysia stocks or US stocks with a double top pattern. And or you could find also with a triple top pattern as well. And after completing the task, please submit to our assistant for scoring, which you also can earn points. And this exercise not only to apply what you have learned, but also expand your understanding and broaden your perspective. So learning is not just about acquiring knowledge, but also a crucial means to deepen your understanding. And only through continuous learning then can we keep our pace in the ever-changing investment market. We all need to continue learning. I always emphasize this. Okay, remember, find double tops or triple tops pattern. And secondly, no matter it's Malaysia stocks or US stocks. And after complete this, please submit to our assistant. All right. Oh wow. Okay. Now time really flies quickly. Today, I have also shared a lot of content with everyone, and I'm delighted to gather with all of you here to discuss about investment markets. And I hope everyone gains insight or valuable insight. And if you guys have anything that you are unclear with, you can approach the assistant after our class to receive our notes or to leave message regarding any question about our courses. So the opening ceremony of our former courses will be in this Sunday, which is June 30th, and the opening time will be at 8 p.m. All right? We will have already prepared 3 special gifts for everyone. Firstly, for all scholars who attend the class and sign in on the day, on the day. Okay, for this one, I have put wrongly. Sorry, remember it's on the 30th of June. Okay, remember, and Malaysia stocks market we also will have received, you will receive a research report of value of growth stocks in the Malaysia stocks market for the second half of our 2024. Okay, let me change this to 30th. All right. Okay, so and remember, for all scholars who are attending our class and sign in on that day, will receive a research report on value of growth stocks in Malaysia stocks market for the second half of 2024, which is prepared by Dimensional Investment Research Department. And in this investment world, opportunities lies not in just finding next hot stocks or sectors, but also uncovering undervalued asset through in-depth analyzing and research. So secondly, all our new and exciting scholars participate in our live section of Dimensional Malaysia opening ceremony will have the chance to join the cash draw during its financial classroom. All right. And thirdly, what is the third thing that we will provide? We will announce the July value growth stocks jointly developed by Dimensional Investment Research and Training Departments. So in your future learning and trading journey, Dimensional also will introduce you to new trading concepts and ideas. And if there are any uncertainties about our former courses, please contact our assistant for any clarification. All right? And that's all for tonight. I am Joe Kim, and once again, thank you for everyone for being such a wonderful audience tonight. And see you at the opening ceremony on June 30th at 8 p.m. And see you on the day.